How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back here live at OUTRIGGER Kā'anapali Beach Resort. Right now, getting a chance to learn more about the Hawaiian history that takes place over here. We're hanging out right now with Anella Benson, who is one of the people who just help us become more akamai when we step into this space. Aloha.
Mahalo. Deli na me ke aloha iau ko pakahia pau o vau o Anella he ala ka'ima ane'ima OUTRIGGER Kā'anapali Beach Resort. Greetings to each and every one of you. My name is Anella, and I'm one of the alaka'i cultural specialists here at the hotel.
Mahalo nui. And with the hotel comes this incredible cultural space. Tell us a little bit about what takes place over there. We see workshops in the lobby as well.
Yes, so we are blessed to have the most extensive cultural program here. We're the first hotel throughout all of Hawaii to establish a cultural program. We've been established since September 15th of 1986, and in the early 90s, the Hawaii Tourism Authorities deemed us Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel, and they utilized our standards to standardize the entire industry to the point where every corporate hotel in Hawaii must have at least one cultural specialist, and we're blessed to have 6. And most of us are actually not just cultural practitioners, but most of us are actually educators from Hawaiian-based schools. Yep, so one of my colleagues was teaching at Ke Kula Kaiopuni. Another one of our colleagues who's now in marketing, she was a kumu from Ahapunana Leo.
Wow.
I'm a former kumu from kamaʻāina, which was the first Hawaiian charter school in Hawaii.
Wow.
So at least our malihini, our guests, could be rest assured that whatever we do teach them is authentic in
Authentic
nature.
experiences here, because, and it's so amazing as well, we're rethinking the way that people intake Hawaii when they come here. Over here on the table, this is one of the very old Hawaiian traditions, right, with Ohe Kapala. What's on the table?
Yes, so essentially the Kapala class is one of 12 classes that we offer here at the hotel. And so Kapa, of course, was the traditional cloth that our kupuna used to adorn themselves, whether or not it was for daily use or for ceremonies such as hula. And so we actually offer a 4-day weaving conference every year in September called Ka'uluhivo Olele, and Kapa is one of the workshops. But for the daily classes, we skip forward to the Kapala process, or the stamping process, since Kapa is an arduous task to make.
Okay, can you show me a little bit about what takes place with the workshop? We got a little bit of wind, so I can hold them down. But yeah, where does it start?
So essentially, we talk about the significance of designs and the whole premise of the a'ahua adornments. Then we talk about the various colors and the materials that they're made out of. Fortunately for us, most of the plants that we use for the traditional dyes are actually here on property.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of native and endemics. We talk about the different materials that we use, like the bristles of the hala plant, to ho'olu'u, or dip into our vai ho'olu'u, or the dyes. And then we have them practice first on napkins, and then we give them an actual piece of kapa to take home with them.
Okay, can we try one?
Yeah, by all means, you're more than welcome to. Yep. So we have some of the kapala here made with the shaft of the ohe, the bamboo, and then these are made from the nodes of them.
Okay, I'm going to follow your lead. What's first?
So you're welcome to pick a color. You're going to ho'olu'u, or dip it in.
Okay.
Go ahead and brush it onto your kapala of your choice.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you brush it on, you just want to go ahead and press it down and then kind of hold it in place.
This is so awesome. You know, when people get to step into the space, they're realizing, you know, it's not just beaches and Mai Tais and all of that. There's some, it's an opportunity to share the culture and the history over here.
Yeah, and so we talk a lot about the protocols and customs and things to be mindful of, so that way they could be more respectful as malihini or visitors. And we delve down some really cool rabbit holes of history as well, too.
Yeah, and in addition to that, the many things that take place over here is the Hula Hona Ke.
Yes.
Right, so tell everyone about that and just the tremendous effort it takes to welcome the keiki and the halal to this property.
Yeah, so every November we've had an annual hula competition called Hula Hona Ke. This year will be the 34th, and it will be in October this year. That way it aligns to the kids' school schedule, but essentially, speaking of Kapala, one of our most famous master keiki hula was actually Carrington Manaola Yap. And as most people know, he is one of our most celebrated and world-renowned artists or designers. And so his signature is using Kapala in all of his designs.
Talk about full circle, That's
so
amazing, Mo'olelo. And then if people want to get more information as well as in regards to the Hula Hona Ke that's taking place, these cultural workshops? What's the best way for people to do that?
They're welcome to check us out on outrigger.com /Kā'anapali Beach Resort.
Okay, fantastic. Anella, mahalo nui, and stay with us over here. We've got much more coming up live from Maui.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Awesome.